There's a handful of things that make the hoops that I designed different from what's out there in the marketplace. Let's begin with the size of the post in terms of its length. So the post is that little stick that goes through your ear. Most brands make that 8 millimeters. And for the girlies that have an earlobe that happens to be a little chunky, that is not very comfortable. And I decided to make it 10 millimeters in length. As you can see, it is a bit longer. And also, this kind of clasp is very popular in fine jewelry. And I also learned that most companies make that stick, the width, like the thickness of it, not very thick because they're trying to save on materials. But it is important that it is thicker so it doesn't bend as easily, which will interfere with how well this hooks. So I also made that thicker. And when I was working with a manufacturer, they were like, nobody does that. And I was like, I don't care what everybody is doing. I'm doing my own thing differently for a reason. Like there's a reason behind my decision making. I know what everybody does because I've looked at like their pieces. I've gone to their stores because obviously the websites barely give you any information on their hoops. So you have to go see them in person. And then I'm like, and they're exactly not great. And that's exactly why on the website they're not very transparent. So anyway, I made the post thicker and longer, which I love. Also, the amount of gemstones that they give you, like for the whole hoop, a lot of brands barely give you any gemstones. They like start at the top and they stop it like right here, and that's about it because they're saving on materials, but the hoops will be priced at like $200. And I quickly learned obviously why too. It's just like it does make it more expensive on my end if I add gemstones throughout the entire hoop. But I love that look. I think that's what gives it this very like luxury feel, and it, even if it's more expensive, I think it's worth it. It's like supposed to be, it's the little details that go such a long way. And I made sure that there was holes behind the gemstones that light was shining through so that when you're out and about, they can be like, sparkly. They're meant to be sparkly. If you're someone, that doesn't enjoy sparkly earrings, then these aren't for you. These are for the people that want that subtle statement being made.